Sup YouTube, Draco Lord here. I figured I'd do a little deck profile on my light rays. Been playing with them for about a month, about 2 weeks on dual network, and I've been having a lot of good outcomes. Played a lot of random decks on dual network, but whatever. Yeah, these niggas right here. These mofos are like a crackhead Sheehan. This light ray Gearfred is awesome. Yeah. So let me just show the deck profile and then I'll talk more about it at the end. So I'll run 2 light ray Gearfreds. Oops, sorry about that. 1 light ray Diablos. It's okay. And 2 light ray sorcerers. Now these guys have some good synergy together. You know, you got 5 warriors, 5 different light warriors with different names in the graveyard. You could special summon him. This has to have 5 or more light monsters with different names, so it's also gonna get special summon. And its effect is awesome. You can target 1 set card your opponent controls, reveal that target, then return that target to either the top or bottom of the deck. So I've had to like mess around with like different numbers, and this is like the perfect number setup for these 2 guys because I like both of them. They're both awesome, and tried them at just 2 and 1, and they work perfectly fine for me. And then the sorcerer at 2 works fine. You know, you get to banish one of their monsters, select one of your removed, and add it back to the deck. It's always usually one of these 2 I'm sending back, and I usually end up drawing them right away. But they all have good synergy together. And then for like the rest of the deck, I run 1 Thunder King, just 1. I side deck the other 2. Now I run 3 Elemental Hero Alias. I figured I'll do a hero-based build for the simple fact, you know, I get good draw power, good special summoning. It's just overall perfect candidate for them. So I'm running 3 of those. Of course, 1 Stratos. That's it for the hero part. Then I run a little tech card, Voltic Kong. Love his effect. When it inflicts battle damage, you can send 1 card from the top of your opponent's deck. From the 1 card from the top of your opponent's deck to the graveyard for each face-up light monster you control. So him itself will be 1, and then so on. Max 5, which it's really good, and it's really annoying. Play 3 light ray Greffer. He's awesome. You know, he's the milling aspect of the deck. He's also, when you discard level 5 or higher, you could special summon him, and he's really good for exceeding. I think the only thing I really exceed for is Utopia, or that damn butterfly bitch, Papil Operative, I think it's called. I'll show you her in a bit. 1 Future Samurai. Just the removal aspect. Another target for the light ray sorcerer. Also, when you remove from play a warrior in your graveyard, you can pop a monster on your opponent's side of the field, so it's pretty awesome. I had her at 3, then 2, and then 1. I was drawing her too much. She's only 1600, so it's not all that great. 1 DD Warrior Lady. I love her effect. Also a good candidate for the light ray sorcerer. She's okay. I have the other 2 sided, so. 1 Dimensional Alchemist. I ran him at 3, and it was okay. Had him at 2, and I think just 1 is perfect. I don't know. I like him at 1. I might put him back to 2. Still play testing it. And 1 Honest. All lights. That's it for the monsters. And I have the spells. I have 1 Pot. Everybody knows what that does. 3 Miracles. 1 Heavy. 2 MSTs. I sided the 3rd one. I like running this set. This is awesome, especially if you got somebody who likes to set 4 back rows and say go. Damn you, Danny. Search power, 1 E-Call, 1 Rhoda. I had E-Call at 2, but I always get Stratos, and the other E-Call is usually just for the other alias that's lingering around on the deck. So then I use the 3 Gemini Sparks for the alias. And, you know, pop one, draw one. Everybody likes to draw. No, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Monster Reborn, 2 Lance. I chose the Lance over like Smashing Ground and probably like Bottomless and Compulsory. For the simple fact you get your monster protection, and it's also good if you have a, like if you get the Greffer in your hand, you can, and just like Thunder King face up, you'll just Forbidden Lance it or anything. It's just really good defensively, offensively. It's a pretty good card, kind of underrated. And I have a, well, somewhat of a small trap lineup. Just basic generic stuff. 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Huge Revolution, 1 Dark Bribe. I seem to be running, this deck seems to be running it pretty well. I mean, just defense, I guess. Stops a lot of stuff. 1 Mirror Force, 2 Torrentials, and a Compulse. Don't run Bottomless, kinda dead right now. Torrential is perfect, and Mirror Force does its job. Now the deck itself can hold its own against Inzectors, Windups, a side deck. I haven't really did a standard side deck for it, so I'm not going to show it, but side deck can be whatever you want it to be. Anything that, you know, because not everybody's locals are the same, so you don't see everything I'm seeing. I just see a lot of people with E-Heroes and probably Inzectors. And then the extra deck is this bitch of a butterfly. She's awesome. 1 Maestro, Deadly Combination, 1 Blade Armor Ninja, 2 Utopias, and a Utopia Ray. That's it for the Exceed aspect. Now you have your standard heroes, your Gaia, your Nova, 2 Tornadoes, your 2 Zeros, and your 3 Shinings. I've been siding 3 Super Polys, and I still haven't got the Dark E-Hero yet, but the whole deck is light, so I don't think he's going to be in there at all. But the 3 Super Polys is pretty annoying. You facing lights, warrens, any light-based build deck, you can get it basically anything you need. And I don't know, just leave some comments. I would like some help and some deck ideas for this deck. Still testing, but just let me know what you think.